Someone asked, what are the 3 steps of advice you'd give to grow a fine dining restaurant business?
I don't even know if it's 3 steps because I think it's just 2 steps for fine dining. And I can tell you this because Sean, the head of food and beverage for the Addison at the Grand Del Mar, is a dear friend. The Addison at the Grand Del Mar in San Diego is a 3 Michelin star restaurant. There is no 4th Michelin star. And every year they have to fight to keep all 3 of those Michelin stars. And there's only a small handful of Michelin star restaurants across the United States, and Addison is one of them. And he's a dear friend of mine. So is Chef Bradley, the chef at the Addison. And so I'm literally going to channel them. 1, the food must be remarkable. Right? It must be remarkable. If the food is remarkable, people will post about it on Yelp. They'll talk about it to their friends. They'll share the restaurant with others. The food must be remarkable. 2, the service must be impeccable, meaning the server can't be sloppy and forget to add the extra cheese and forget to top off your beverage, and the host or hostess can't be like, oh, you're here on time, sorry, 20 more minutes of waiting. Service has to be impeccable. Food has to be remarkable. If you can do those things, the rest of it is literally you posting that on social media, and word of mouth will spread. Here's a cool thing about restaurants and movies. Great restaurants and great movies just catch fire like organically. Horrible restaurants and horrible movies fail massively, right, for the same reason. If you eat at a great restaurant or you see a great movie, you're going to tell everybody about it. You eat at a shitty restaurant or you see a shitty movie, you're going to tell everybody about it and tell them not to go. Right. And so if you can make the food remarkable and the experience like amazing, everything else is set. And I happen to know the chef of one and of Addison, and I know the guy who runs front of the house, Sean, and that's what I've seen from them. In fact, Sean has helped out several other restaurants that I've referred to him because I love their food, but their service wasn't quite what it should be. And I'm like, Sean, can I connect you to my friend that owns a restaurant, a steakhouse, and you could maybe help them tighten up their service, the customer experience? Because at the end of the day, if you're going on a date night with a honey and your honey's like, all right, let's go eat steak. Okay, well, we're going for steak. I get it. But if your wife's not complimented by the hostess, like, wow, nice dress, or I love your nails, or I love your hair, like, what a great, sincere compliment, right? Or, hey, sir, I like your jacket. Wow, it's a cool jacket. Like already before anything, before you met the server, before you tasted the food, you're all, I already like this place.
People love compliments.
Who doesn't love compliments? But that's a system that has to be created, right? And so if all of a sudden you show up and there's no one at the front desk and now you're looking around and everyone's looking at you, you feel awkward already with your honey, like that same experience could be awesome or that same experience could be like a nightmare. And now they're working from a deficit. Now the food has to be even better. Now the server has to be even better because the host or hostess already screwed the pooch. And that's not what we want. Guys, quick interruption to the show. Let me tell you all about the Trulian Wellness Shot. If you're like me and you care about your health, hydration, and building a strong immune system so you can stay active and you can get after it in life, then you want to try the Trulian Wellness Shot. I used to take 11 different supplements in the morning, things like vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B12, echinacea, ginger, and a whole bunch more. Now it's all included in the Trulian Wellness Shot. I want to send you a 30-day supply for 50% off. Just go to Trulian.com, use the code word BEDROAST, my name, to get 50% off. You'll also get free shipping. You get a 30-day unconditional money back guarantee, and $1 of every order goes to Shriners Children's Hospital. And when you use the code word BEDROAST and do the subscribe and save, which is a Trulian Tribe program, every month you'll get a fresh supply of Trulian Wellness Shots for an additional 20% off and free shipping, and $1 of every monthly order will go to Shriners Children's Hospital. So go to Trulian.com, use code word BEDROAST, and take advantage of this amazing offer. Now back to the show.
So let's assume this person didn't give us context to what level of restaurant of a restaurant that they have, but let's assume that they're beginners and they don't have that momentum where they even have people coming in steadily like that where they can provide good experience. Let's say they're just getting started, or maybe it's just an idea right now. How do they get started when it comes to gaining traction at all or building momentum? Like, do they start from the social media route, like people do TikTok food reviews or whatever? Like, what if you had to start a business from scratch from yourself, what route would you take?
All right. So again, I'm not a restaurant expert, but if I were to start a restaurant from scratch and the restaurant's going to open 6 months from now, I would literally find a way to do a little pop-up everywhere I can within a 10-mile radius. right? So I would do a pop-up at, like, the shops, the outdoor mall here. I'd go to the shops and say, hey, can I get a permit to do a pop-up restaurant and literally give away food, right? And let them know, hey, we're coming to Chino Hills. We're going to be on the intersection of this. Here's a 10% discount. By the way, give me your contact information for this 10% discount. So I would literally be all over the city doing pop-ups, giving away food. And I know people are, well, it's going to cost me money. It's marketing. Running ads is going to cost you money. Hiring employees is going to cost you money. Costing money is the cost of doing business, right? And so I'm going to give away my product to as many people. I'm going to make sure it tastes amazing. I'm going to make sure that the experience they get at my little pop-up grill in the back of my pickup truck is like an amazing. I'm going to say, if you like this experience, and I might even have a little iPad or a little TV flashing what the experience is going to be like, showing what the inside of the restaurant is going to look like, what they can expect in terms of walking in, like, mock it all up, right? Do it at a different restaurant. Hey, can I borrow your restaurant before you open? I just need to borrow it for 1 hour. It's a beautiful restaurant. Let me pay you $500 to borrow your restaurant. Me and my video guy are going to make this thing. And then boom, now I've got something that I could show, right? I can use someone else's restaurant. But I'm going to do pop-ups everywhere, give away the food, and then give away 10 or 15% discount coupon in exchange for their contact info. So now I'm going to have a list. And I'm going to say, hey, if you like this, here's our social media, our Instagram and our TikTok. Can you post on there? Can you just, in our stories, can you post in your stories that you liked our food? Or can we get a little video? Take your first bite. How was that? Is that delicious? You like that taco? Great. How is it? Right on video. There's so much you can do there. And all of a sudden now people are anticipating you to open up. Now, if you've done this for 5-6 months of doing pop-ups all over the community, you probably have a few hundred contact info of people that you can invite on grand opening night, and then you can let them know, like, turn the music off. And this is what restaurants don't do. Turn the music off for a minute and be like, hey, everybody, thank you all for coming. This is our grand opening week. So I would do this every hour or every 90 minutes. I think a restaurant turns over every 90 minutes. Hey, everybody, my name is Bedros. Can I have your attention? Thank you for coming. So now the restaurant's opened up. I've emailed that list. Thank you for coming. If you like the food, you like the experience, please do me a favor and take a picture with your phone, put it on Yelp. It would mean a lot. Tag us on social media. We will reshare that. And by the way, if there was any reason you didn't like the food, I'll be standing right at the front door with my ego checked. Let me know what I could do to make the experience or the food better, and we will give you, hopefully you'll give us another chance to make it right. Bro, you will go viral. But the thing is, people don't do the pre-marketing and then the marketing during the week of to be able to give themselves traction. And if they were to do that, I think we would, that stat that you hear about restaurants, 9 out of 10 restaurants fail within the first year. That's because they thought, I will build it and they will come. And they built it and no one came.